Christmas, we are told, is not all about presents, and thank goodness for that. If our day is to be defined by disappointing knitwear, strangely shaped tea cozies and ghost-written tomes fronted by egotists with unexpectedly enormous tax bills, then the 25th is hardly worth celebrating at all. However, the giving of gifts is a tradition that most of us observe, even though we're not necessarily good at it. A 2014 study by Nathan Novometsky and Ernest Baskin of Yale has found that our sentimentality is what leads us to make the wrong choices when buying presents. Rather than offering a run-of-the-mill gift that will be used and enjoyed, we try to give something desirable, even if it's less practical. Ironically, gift-giving is one of the rare occasions when focusing on someone else backfires, Novometsky explained. The trade-offs that gift givers make between choosing a desirable gift and a practical gift are not in line with what gift receivers actually want. Last year, it's thought that in Britain we received 115 unwanted gifts, worth a total of £2 bn. This number seems oddly abstract until you think about the UK poverty crisis. In the last 6 months, the Trussell Trust has given out over 500,000 food parcels. It's a bleak and sobering statistic, but the good news is that if you open a gift that makes your heart sink rather than sing, there's a way of recycling it to ensure that it benefits someone who really needs it. Reselling an unwanted item, and donating the cash you raise will genuinely do some good, and it's a great way to assuage any guilt generated by your ungratefulness. If you're not sure there's much of a market for that particular present, your local charity shop will probably be glad of it. Unless it's also the local charity shop of the person who gave it to you, in which case it might be sensible to donate in a different postcode. I admit that I have not received every Christmas present that I have been given with an attitude of gratitude. However, I do have a handy bank of little sisters to swap presents with, which ensures that unwanted gifts have a chance to be rehomed and reloved before they leave the premises. Also, up to a point we can pretend to be surprised and confused if a relative does not understand why a present has not reached its intended recipient. We thought the earrings must be for Daisy, because she's the only one who has pierced ears, is a plausible lie, as is, all the tags fell off in the bag, so we guessed who the presents were for. Round up some like-minded friends and set up a secret Christmas WhatsApp group, dedicated to present swapping. Of course, not everyone has access to 5 sympathetic siblings, but you can round up some like-minded friends and set up a secret Christmas WhatsApp group, dedicated to present swapping. One person's implausibly enormous jumper is another's dream loungewear item, and even though you might think a scented candle is the most boring gift on earth, you've probably got a friend who will snatch your hands off for it. Alternatively, you can always send it to me, c/o The Guardian. It might not be particularly classy, but it's a relatively elegant solution to a horribly Western problem, a surfeit of